Good morning everyone and welcome back to the Two-Headed Wolf Gaming channel as we are continuing our campaign through Terra Invicta, and at this moment we are trying to close the campaign by providing the alien with the population that they need in order to complete a alien hegemony. So they have 28% and they need 65% right now. I need a few more territories. At the moment I'm trying to provide them with Russia, Indonesia, and let's see. So I'm gonna give them Indonesia as soon as I can. I am going to give them Russia because I want them to have an army that they can move around at their will, and then we'll give them China and so on and so forth. At this point our control is not as important as their control. What I do need to do though is start stabilizing their nation, because there's a lot of unrest. Like combining these nations entirely starts creating some unrest. I feel like even the agents of Humanity First are doing a lot of actions against us. So let's continue, because we have 313 million people here. We're gonna continue with these campaigns. I will use Celia. Can I take you out? It's a very low chance to do so. So I will use Celia to improve. Apparently it's not that easy to improve this situation there. Let's get a bit more command. Do we have another one that provides us with command? Yes. So that's a 6. It's not perfect, but it might help.
Safe. Ready for orders.
Okay, so we gave them... Last time we gave them the US. We'll leave Canada as it is. We gave them Mexico, it's very populated as well. Let's start or continue the abductions over here in Indonesia.
Ready.
And with Gabin, I would like you to take over one territory in Indonesia, please. More exotic materials from the aliens. I do not know what to do with them. Maybe let's do this. Let's go to the codex and look for exotics. Okay, it doesn't really say much. Maybe more research would have helped. But we haven't really progressed through the space mission, so getting the text for it doesn't seem like it's that impressive. Building a module at one of your hubs that grants an engineering project to unlock this additional project capability.
We were unable
Can
to
we do something like that? Like if I was to look at a base or something. No, I see none of them that would provide us with the extra research. Join a war against Colombia. Okay. Yeah, they're trying to do their own thing down here in South America. And I'm hoping that we might help them. I mean, we gave them the US, which means that there should be some armies moving south. But they really can't go through all of the territories. How do I go forward from here? Sweden... Okay, we'll leave those as they are. They can take them if that's what they want.
Ready.
We'll do abductions with you.
What's the op?
I will have Gabin do a crackdown over here. And we're gonna do it on the executive branch.
What's the
We'll have Celia do a purge on this.
Power. Ready for my mission.
With Quan we're gonna do defend interest, and we're gonna do abductions here. So we're really focusing. And I feel like that is the way forward there.
Securing our interests. Laying the groundwork.
Now if I take a look at all of you, you have space to get some command points. So let me do this, so you can stabilize regions. I can even give you another command point here through implants. In order to get higher rolls, we're just going to improve espionage. And I will keep going with investigation here. Cool. UFO lands on Earth. Okay. So we have a new UFO landing in Santa Cruz de Tenerife. There was a song a few years ago with Tenerife and something like that. I know it sounded awful, but it was the heat of the seaside. Okay, crackdown happened.
Our people have taken control.
And there we go. So we took over the executive branch of Indonesia, which means we're gonna continue our abductions. We're gonna keep applying these plans, so we'll defend interests here.
Ready to go.
Yes, we'll accept an alliance here. With Celia, I am going to ask you to do this.
Standing by.
Because with Gabin, I will ask you to do a crackdown.
Standing by for
And
orders.
we're just gonna continue to abduct people from Indonesia. That's 300 million people. Now there should be more. Like, we can use the population graph to take a look at these areas. There is some population, but I'm guessing with a few more abductions of Russia and China, we should be quite done. Okay. Approve a weapon test or not? Let's not approve a weapon test. Join the war on Thailand and the Czech Republic. I mean, do we have an alliance with... Yeah, apparently we have an alliance over here. Let's see if we can remove it and not join the war there. Who does it belong to? It belongs to Humanity First, okay? So if I go here and we say Humanity First and we're looking for Thailand, yeah, we can say no alliance. We'll say join the war. I guess everybody's joining the war. But we don't really have to worry about it here. We're not going to do anything. We're just gonna throw our tanks at Thailand and that's going to be it. So I don't feel like there's any point in conquering one territory, so let's move here and then we're gonna go straight for Bangkok. And I feel like that should be enough to finish this war.
Now.
How many people do they have here? 70 million in total, okay. We're pretty much done.
Where to?
So what do I do with you? We're gonna defend interests.
Standing by for orders. Where to?
Apparently we don't even need to do abductions anymore in order to take control. Let me do abduction in Eurasian. And I am going to ask you...
Restoring
to
order.
stabilize.
What's the up?
Do we have a better chance with
We'll
you?
restore peace to this
Yeah,
nation.
pretty much the same.
Protecting our interests.
Now with the money that we have available, I thought of one thing, like we could get ourselves some extra research with each and every one of them. You could get another point in command. Now you would want to have science all around if you would play one of the other factions when you are talking about Humanity First or someone else. Greater Indonesia project. Okay. But we're already building. And we do not have any kind of armies in the area. So it would take a long time to do this by influence.
Our efforts didn't have any effect.
This is 24 million. Not all that great. The alien proposes ending its war with Thailand and the Czech Republic. If we accept... No, let's decline there. I mean, yeah, we are somehow attacking our very own troops and that is not great, but we are going to take over Thailand here. China join its attack on Armenia. Okay. Let's get right down here. In Laos. Yeah, they're really pushing now for the war. Induction success. Yeah, Russia has a lot of armies there that we could use to our advantage. Sorry about that, I'm back. I made a quick coffee and now it's time to plan out a few more moves. I guess we'll continue actions here.
Where do you need me?
On this side. You're pretty much done with the mission. I will give that territory to the aliens. With you, let's make sure that we stabilize the region.
We'll make things safe.
I mean, subversion is at 2.9. We're gonna give them a few more territories.
At your service.
And I am guessing that we might just be very close to a civil war here if we're not careful.
Turn down the heat.
At your
And
service.
if the civil war applies the same rules like we've seen before, then we might be in big trouble.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
With that in mind, because there is some civil war here, or some unrest, let us not give the territory just yet, and we're gonna go here within the Eurasian dynasty. We're moving the tanks forward and we'll see what happens now. Probably I should take this tank and move it out of the way. I mean, it's not really helping us. They are taking Uruguay here. So they have a few more territories that they are advancing towards. Incorporating all of this, I'm sure that is going to cause unrest. I don't know why I have this feeling, but... let's take a look. So we're at 2.8 now, so things are going down. We started the occupation in Thailand. A new army we have in Japan in Sapporo region.
Things are cooling off.
Good, we're at 2.3.
Things are cooling off.
Okay, we're making some
Things are
progress.
cooling off.
Let's see. So they want a ceasefire between these two nations. Let's decline for now. We have a new escort that joined us. What is this? Our nation China has no formal defense treaty with the new government in Thailand, and the leaders are insisting we remove... Nope, we're just gonna declare war there. The Czech Republic has been occupied, and we are now at a 5.2. We're at 5.2 unrest. Let's move our troops out of here. Like, we're gonna take back Thailand. We're gonna go towards it. There's definitely a penalty here to doing this in an aggressive manner.
Orders?
Right? So,
Ready
if
for
this is the
orders.
amount of unrest that we are getting, I am understanding
Restoring
through
order.
this
Reporting in.
that it's a dangerous recipe.
Restoring
You
order.
can't just take it by force.
Reporting in.
I feel like that is the
Ready for
lesson
my
here.
mission.
We can build a facility in Prague. I don't know,
Initiating
let's
construction.
construct a facility in Prague, why not? I'm not sure if it's stabilizing the region or what is it doing. But we need every little help. Okay. Agents suffer -3 to crackdown missions. Guerrilla warfare. Unrest increases by 3 when a nation of ours is conquered. Let's see. I am not sure what should be our priority right now. Probably I should go back by category like it was before I took the break, and we can go with this, improve maintenance procedures just to reduce the chances that our spaceships have problems. Okay,
Violence is abating.
things are going down. I'm guessing that there are alien agents here as well. It feels like that is the case. Is asking its ally to join the war on Thailand. Yes, we will do it. It's what I've been doing here, but I would like... Uruguay has been conquered and we are now once again in insurrection, 7.8.
We found something. A safe haven.
We really have to help the alien do this. I think that the alien AI is a bit dumb, right? They
things
think
up.
that they can do this with force, and if you just leave them alone, they will create their very own problem. That's what it seems like to me.
Ready for my mission.
Where to?
But stabilizing the region with characters that are not fit to do so is fairly tough. Let's do one more command here. And we have, let's see, one administration, one loyalty and espionage. So he has what he needs. But let's see, stabilizing a nation, okay.
We'll restore peace
We're
to this
using
nation.
less ops like that.
Ready.
Good.
We'll turn down the heat.
Celia,
Where to?
is there something that I wouldn't care if I would lose with you? Maybe this one. Or maybe this one for +1. And let's see if we can give her any command from anywhere. We need the government trait in order to do this, and I don't think she has it. No, she does not. Okay, I guess we can't really do anything for the moment with her. But let's try to stabilize the
We'll make
region.
things safe.
Yeah, and there
Your
are
orders?
a few people here. Let's see, grant alien control of Indonesia. Yeah, there's quite a bit of trouble. Let's continue over here. And there are some enemy agents in the area, which starts to make me think that they're probably working on raising this. You can see that the nation's unrest score has changed by 4.9 in the last 30 days. So,
Things are stabilizing.
yeah, so
Things
even...
are stabilizing.
Order is returning.
Okay, so at least a few good rolls here keeps it down. I am thinking that if I give them Russia, which is a larger country, then maybe things are going to be stabilized and things will be easier to control. They are also attacking here. Seems like they're attacking Laos. Yes. And it seems like they're going to win too.
Standing by.
Which means, let's see, do this.
Standing by.
Standing by.
We can
Standing
build
by for orders.
a building in Bratislava. But I do not want to do that. Let's do it in Russia. Is Bratislava part of our... No, it is not. Okay. So, what do I do with you? We're gonna continue stabilizing the region.
We'll make things safe.
Ready for orders.
I'm starting to get a bit worried
We'll
that
make
we're
things
using
safe.
too much of our
Ready to go.
ops.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
So we need to make sure we're defending our interests within China and the Eurasian dynasty. Apparently there were some campaigns within China. Okay. And there are some agents acting there as well.
Our efforts didn't have any effect.
Okay.
Order is returning.
One has succeeded
Things
here.
are cooling off.
2 missions have succeeded here. I'm really curious what will happen once Laos is being taken over. They want us to join their attack on Peru. They're pushing these wars way too quickly. And I'm starting to fear that giving them Russia might be a problem.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
But we're gonna try either way. Okay, they are moving out. What do we do here? Let me do a defense of interest within
Securing
the
our
Eurasian
interests.
Union.
Ready to go.
With you, we're gonna
What's
try to
up?
stabilize the region. I mean, you are really good
Where
at
to?
it. Both
Standing
you
by
and
for
you.
orders.
Where do you need me?
Celia. Shall I do the same?
Restoring order.
Ready to
And with
go.
you... Okay, we
Ready
can
to
make
go.
a building in Novosibirsk,
Securing our control.
which might mean that in a second here we'll be able to give them the territory in Russia. Settlement mining complex. Sure. Okay. They're now under subversion. Research into executive privilege stolen. Okay, good for them.
Order is returning.
Which means
Things are
executive
stabilizing.
was the one that
Violence
provides
is
us
abating.
with... Okay, now we're peaceful. Executive provides us with resistance against Guyana next. Against some of those missions, right? The crackdowns, I feel?
Facility is ready.
So that is probably a good idea for it. Let's go and deploy ourselves into Thailand. I feel like with the zero unrest right now and with the territory that we're gonna provide them with, things will be well. Okay. We have an opinion drop in Japan.
Protecting our interests.
Ready for my
Okay,
mission.
thank you very much to the
What's the
Eurasian
op?
Union for being
Ready.
with us so far. Let's provide the
Greatness
aliens with
awaits this
control
nation.
here.
Reporting in.
I am going to
We'll see what we can
investigate the
find.
aliens and
here.
we'll do a public campaign in Japan because apparently
will
someone
try to
is
sway the
trying
public.
to sway.
Standing by for orders.
Okay, we have a few missions here and there.
We'll recon the site.
A new ship in orbit.
Securing our interests.
I wonder if there's a deadline to this game. Is there a point where the aliens will be like, okay, you know what? It's time to take you out. Well, a new foe lands on Earth, so we have a brand new place where aliens can deploy their troops.
The people will come to our side.
The cat is in the box.
Cool. Alien has been detected. Okay, that is fine by me. Another fleet. Japan has completed a nuclear weapon test to the horror of the world. Okay. I even got an achievement, the balance of terror. I wonder why. Peru got conquered. Okay, so Thailand now conquered.
Here's what we
And
found.
we are under strife. Alien computer projects now can be researched. National investment points with direct into mission control priority is increased by 25%, and also what with direct in knowledge by 2%. Okay.
Our freedom is at hand.
And we gave them Russia.
Recon complete.
Yeah, our unrest is going up a lot. Now they're at 33%. We can provide them with China, but we definitely need to work on reducing some of these.
At your service.
Now, what do I do? Do I continue? I feel like I should be doing some abductions
Ready
in
for
Japan and
orders.
give it away. I mean, it has some tanks, it has some help. Let's stabilize the alien nation. It's getting harder and
Turn down
harder.
the heat.
Reporting in.
And I'm guessing all of this is
Ready.
because the population, right? Yes, so the nation's
turn down the
population will
heat.
make this a lot harder.
I'm here.
Thus, I have to give away China. I think we will give it away last. This is starting to become very difficult.
Investigating alien site.
Ready for orders.
I mean, in a sense, it's starting to get difficult just because I haven't prepared for it. Let's see, Australia and United Kingdom, we need to defend our interests there. Okay. So now we need to get the research that would provide us with more research points. Alien computers. Beautiful. A lot of money they're making. They're making some research. The nation as it holds education development of 6.63. New project for extra crackdown. Sectarian
cooling
inequality
off.
is extreme. Okay, things are cooling off.
We were unable to increase security.
The Senator's demand.
Okay. So, what are they doing around here? I guess we'll have to move towards Laos, right? That is our next target here in this war, but they have a guerrilla war going on. Okay, they want us to go to war with Chile. They're definitely doing a lot here within South America. And I am a bit worried.
We found something.
Okay, Australia's points need to be defended further. Yeah, they're trying to take it out. Humanity First is our main rival right now. Let's do defense of interest in
Securing
Australia.
our control.
Standing by for orders.
4.6. Let's continue our campaigns. Can I level you up? I mean, every chance that we could do that would be helpful towards us. Organization Marketplace. Let's see if there's anyone. None of them have command. Are you government? You are not government, so I can't really do anything with you. I will say stabilize the nation. We're just gonna spend all these ops.
Restoring order.
And with Gabin, let's take a look at
Ready
you.
for my mission.
Your orders.
Are you government? You are government, so I could assign this to you if I could remove something at the same time. I'm not using you for espionage anymore. I do like that monthly income there. So unequip this one. And we need one more to unequip, which is one that gives you administration. Or what else? I like the fact that they become part of the alien nation, the alien administration, so you can have these equipped no matter what. I guess one idea is to unite some territories just so you could use this. I am going to remove this one as well. He's not eligible. Like, why not? He's of government. And don't we have control over North Korea? Have we lost it at some point and I haven't paid attention? Yes. So that's the idea. Okay. Well, I'll leave you alone for now until you can get some new ideas or new organizations to do things. We'll do stabilized nation. We're gonna use a lot of the points.
Ready for orders.
And let's do this piece by piece. So we're gonna stabilize. Let's stabilize Laos to begin with.
Down the heat.
I'm here.
And let's see if we can stabilize Indonesia. If we get to 0 and we give it away,
We'll make
I
things
feel like
safe.
that's how this should be working. New project, exotic hybrid systems. Increase our investment points in military.
Securing our interests.
On one side, that is really good. On the other, the aliens are already going nuts with conquering. For that reason, I'm not even going to
Things are stabilizing.
Things are stabilizing.
march our troops in Laos yet. So we're just gonna
We're
wait
unable
here.
to increase security.
Good.
Things are cooling off.
They want us to join the attack on Iran. Yeah, they really want to go out and conquer everything. And we really need to hold them back and take care of their unrest. Okay, let's see. Stabilize region once again.
We'll restore peace to this
There,
nation.
we need to take our time
Acknowledged.
here.
Ready for orders.
Abductions. I feel like there's no unrest in Japan, so we can do abductions
Ready.
there. For you, let's
We'll
continue our
restore
missions.
peace to this nation.
Standing by.
More
We'll
stabilization
make
in
things
Laos.
safe.
What's the op?
Everybody
need me?
stabilizing the nation.
We'll restore peace to this nation.
Okay, they're granting us a bit more. Let's take a look at... Servants loyalists have arrested Operative Lan Wu. Okay, so we've captured an enemy agent as they were trying to assassinate us. Yeah,
Violence is abating.
they've started going
Things
really...
are cooling off.
Things are stabilizing.
Yeah,
Things are stabilizing.
they're going crazy on this. Turkmenistan next. Stop with the declaration of wars here. I do wonder. And let's start putting some points into research. Like, what is the one that we could take over? I feel like maybe this one. We'll stop the Pan-Asian Combine. I don't think we can do it anymore.
Wrapping up here.
Okay. Alien computers. To even identify the larger machines recovered from alien ships has tested out... What? to even identify the larger machines recovered from the alien ship has tested our finest scientific minds to the limit. They are so very far apart from our essential concept of a computing device, but though we are now confident that they are indeed computers of a sort, understanding their exact purpose and function is another matter entirely. Their interface has designed neither for human hands nor voices, while even their visual feedback is bewilderingly sparse. Our best hypothesis is that an array of unusual spongy pads found with the most intact of these machines suggests some other way of sensory 1 and 0, perhaps olfactory sensation? Given human limitation on the deciphering and emanation of the smell, this is not something that we can easily replicate, though we may be able to create synthetic alternatives in time. The actual process elements of the computer have been somewhat easier to categorize. As far as we can tell, they employ a highly advanced form of quantum computing and photonics we ourselves have recently researched, which likely enables them to monitor, navigate and communicate across the solar system with an effectiveness we can as yet only dream of. Nice. So I'll do that. We'll go with exotic hybrid systems here for now. Armenia has been conquered, which brings us at the insurgency of 5.1.
At your service.
Yeah,
Where to?
the way insurgency keeps going up,
Tracking target.
I feel so sure that
Where to?
this can be such a huge problem towards the end
We'll
game.
turn down the heat.
I mean, at this point,
At
we
your
need to
service.
make sure that we calm them down,
Ready to go.
and for
Ready
that
for
we're
my
losing
mission.
a lot of points.
Where do you need me?
Nothing with command, okay.
Acknowledged.
Let's see, once
Ready
again
for
with
orders.
you do not have enough experience. We'll stabilize the region, use all of our points.
Restoring order.
And
the
with
op?
Leo, let's defend our interests.
Protecting our interests.
Not there. In Japan, please.
Securing our control.
Good, we're done with the robotics. Or no, this is the new things. Ships are built faster, and then
Securing our
armies are built
interests.
faster and all that. So a lot more investment points are going towards military.
Target eliminated.
Cool. Humanity first will not bother us for a while.
Order is returning.
Good.
Violence is abating.
Cool. We failed, but the aliens are doing some work in reducing the nation's unrest. Join the war on Uzbekistan. I mean, don't throw too many armies in these areas. So I have put a cut into the episode because it has been a slightly longer grind than I expected it to be. It was interesting. I mean, there were some technologies that were new, and if there was still a reason why I would have wanted to fight other nations, then that would have been interesting. But it was mostly about stabilizing the pretty much the unrest within the alien nation as they went ahead and conquered, and I tried to peacefully conquer a few territories and unite them, but it still caused unrest. So I'm not sure exactly what is the best tactics here going forward, but right now we can assert our aliens' dominance on Earth requires we have met our victory objectives, and we have done so. We have pretty much control over the Earth's population and the fleet. So let's do this.
Your orders?
A mission in New York. Sure, let's send a
We'll
few more
turn
people
down
on
the
the other missions as well.
Where to? We'll make things safe.
Just to make
Come
it
here.
happen. You build another
Initiating
facility,
construction.
and finally we
Acknowledged.
have you. And I'm gonna do and ask you to
We'll turn
do
down
this.
the heat.
Let's see what's going to happen now.
Sisters and brothers, we have achieved harmony. Drowning out the unbelievers with one voice, we find ourselves renewed, refocused, and reborn. Some will resist the dawning age of Nirvana, but in the end, all will embrace salvation.
The faction known as the Servants has achieved its final goal. The alien administration and their servants allies have gained sufficient control over the Earth that the remainder of Earth's nation have surrendered to them. Well, there we have it. All is quiet. The war room and the briefing centers that for so long have buzzed with plans and orders are silent. There is still work to do, of course. Resistant forces and terrorists will try to undermine what we have done. It is likely we will be assassinated in the coming years. It is the usual fate of prophets. But what we have done is greater than any of us. I would have laid down my life 100 times for even a chance at success. What we have accomplished has been beyond our wildest dreams. You see, I have seen what will come. The Hydras will continue to spread their empire, expanding through space, and wherever they go we will be at their side to protect and serve. More species will be added to our ranks, each bringing its own strength, its own ways of understanding the universe, and as they join, some of them will share to our purpose. We will become a hierarchy, a covenant, and someday the Hydras will come to love their servants as we do them. It will be a long journey, a long road ahead, and neither of us will live to see it to the end. But what we have started today will transform the galaxy in the millennia to come. Well, there we have it, a campaign end for Terra Invicta. It has been a long journey, an interesting one. I feel like it still brings a lot of curiosity to mind of what it is like to play with the other nations, and that is really cool. What the storyline for the Servants has been unexpected. I mean, I do like the way the direction that they took, and your final goal as well. It's not as easy as it seems, and even the end game. Even though at first I was thinking we just need to conquer it once we figured it out, it wasn't that easy because unrest could really break your empire apart. And I'm guessing that if we would have let unrest to reach up civil war, then we probably would have been pushed back by a lot, which gives a chance to the other factions to play along. So I'm very curious. I'm not sure I'm gonna do another campaign soon because it has been longer grind than I thought. But once I recover and get more energy and curiosity, maybe we will do another one. If you wanna see another one, do let me know. Of course, I take your opinions into consideration when... I mean, I'm doing this for you. I'm curious to hear what you wanna see. And with that in mind, great game! Pick it up for yourself. I do believe that it is a good game, but maybe just not yet. Put it on your wishlist, wait until it has been fully released, balanced out in mechanics and everything else. But if you can't wait anymore, you can go and pick it up just to see the story. I thank you very much for all the support throughout the series. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I wish you all to have a wonderful day.